What's up, Taurus? Welcome to Scorp Queen Intuition. Welcome back. If you're here with me again, guys, this is your July reading, okay? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. We're going to tap into your personal messages first, your spiritual and intuitive messages, and then I'm going to tap into the external energy and whatever additional messages you need to be aware of for July, okay? So apply what resonates, guys, but do keep in mind it is a prediction. So look for any of this from July on out, okay? All right, you have asked your angel. So maybe you need to ask for guidance for something, okay? You're trying to figure some things out, okay? It's like they're waiting with open arms, waiting for you to ask for assistance, okay? Let's see. What else do we have here? Your dreams need a practical plan and hold your vision. Look at that full moon in Taurus. Your own energy came out here. So you may be trying to figure out some goals and some plans and some directions and like which way you want to go or what way you want to go or which way you should go, however it is. And your angels are there, okay? But whatever it is you're wanting to do, Spirit is saying hold that vision, hold on to it, okay? Even if you don't know how you're going to get like from point A to point B with that goal, hold on to it. Don't let it go. Keep it close to your heart, but you do need a practical plan, okay? And maybe that's where you need that guidance and that assistance from your angels, ancestors, spirit team, okay? They're waiting for you to just come and ask for that assistance, that guidance. Okay, so since two came out, I'm going to pull one here. Let's see. So take that as additional message. Look at that. You are good enough. Stop questioning yourself. Stop doubting yourself. Like I said, if you don't know which way to go because you don't know if you're going to make the right decision, just ask your spiritual team. Okay, you and your loved ones are safe. So I just keep getting this energy, guys, that no matter what you're trying to do, you're okay. It's okay, okay? Your team is there. Your guys are there. They're protecting you, you and your family. Some of you guys' moon may be in Cancer. Hell, your moon could be in Taurus too, okay? And a fiery climax approaches. Full moon in Aries, all right. So what messages do we have here? What do Taurus need to know? What guidance do they need? So you might get the answers you've been asking for here in this reading. So let's see. All right, so we have, look at that, strength in the reverse. So maybe you guys are not tapping into your strength. Maybe not really feeling really courageous right now, or like you feel like you're not really feeling determined, and it may be because you're doubting yourself, like I said, being afraid to believe in yourself and step out there, okay? Maybe this goal or this plan that you have, you are afraid to take that leap of faith. So it's time for you guys to step into that strength that you guys have deep down that you're suppressing, that for whatever reason you're holding back. Okay, but you do have it. You're strong enough, and if you need assistance and you need more strength, ask your spiritual team. Okay, maybe you're getting tired of trying to work through something here, and so you're getting weary. Okay, Leo energy here. Knight of Water in the reverse. Yeah, you don't feel like you're being intuitive to guide the world in the reverse. Okay, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius energy. So Leo here again. Let's see. Four of Wands. Some of you guys could be pertaining to a relationship. If not, it could be in regards to just your home, your living situation. Maybe you're worried about your family. Okay, and look at that. You have the sun here. Okay. Okay, let's see. The Page of Wands in the reverse. And then you have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. So yeah, you guys have definitely maybe felt like you had some missed opportunities, or you're not grasping some opportunities here because you're letting your fear or whatever all else you may be dealing with holding you back from taking certain steps and opportunities. Page of Wands in here in the reverse. Some of you guys could be worried about a child. One of your children could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, let's clarify. The Ace of Pentacles in the reverse here. Yeah, some of you guys feel like financially stuck right now, and you're trying to figure out how to make a change here. Okay, I also am getting like relationship energy here, that like you're trying to figure out maybe what to do when it comes to a connection. Maybe you feel like you've done all you can in it, and you're just kind of really, I don't know, not feeling like you are. I don't know if you feel like you lost your sense of identity in a connection, or so you don't have the motivation to put that energy into the things that you want. Okay, so this is why Spirit is saying your dreams need a practical plan, and you are good enough. That's why I'm getting that energy. Okay, because maybe some of you guys are not feeling like you're good enough. You don't feel like the ideas that you have, or you know, the things that you want to do are going to happen for you. Like you don't see it because maybe you feel like there's so many other things that's weighing you down that you just can't get to your real goals and your dreams and what you want to do. Okay, let's see. Okay, so what else do we have? Let's clarify. Why strength here? What is this making Taurus feel weary or don't feel courageous about doing right now? Yeah, the King of Wands in the reverse. So, could be involving an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Strong Leo energy here. But, yeah, you're not feeling motivated. You haven't been feeling, maybe you've been feeling really tired, or just not driven. You know, you don't feel that drive at this point. Because the King of Wands, that's what he's all about. He has that fiery energy. He's ready to go. He is motivated. He's determined. He's persistent. He's going to get it done. But in the reverse, it's like you're not really feeling that King of Wands energy right now. You're not feeling motivated, and something is pulling your energy down. Or you're not feeling confident in getting it done. Okay, which is where that you are good enough comes from. Okay, Judgment here. So it's definitely time for you to self-reflect and really make some different decisions and see yourself as this King of Wands energy. Okay, let's see. Why is the Knight of Cups in the reverse? Yeah, the Ace of Swords in the reverse. So this is all about you. Like I said, maybe with that Knight of Cups, you really, in the reverse, you're really not knowing how to feel, what to think right now. Maybe feeling like your emotions could be misguiding you. Okay, so you could also be in your head a lot. So maybe not feeling certainty about what to do or where to go. Okay. The Empress here. Some of y'all, you could be worried about your mom, okay, your mother, Taurus energy again here though. So this could also just be your energy being a mother and you're just concerned, feeling like I said overwhelmed. I did tell you you could also be worried about a child here for some of you guys, or you're worried about your own mom, your mother. That's why it says you and your loved ones are safe. Let's see. This is you also, guys, needing to see the value in yourself with that Empress energy, okay? Knowing your worth, knowing your value, and stepping out there knowing that you're good enough. Why is the World here in the reverse? Okay, the Six of Pentacles. The Nine of Cups. Yeah, this is you guys needing to realize what you're worth, okay? Closing out cycles where you are not getting what you deserve. Things are not being reciprocated, or, you know, you're putting into everyone else, but you're not putting into your own happiness here. So it's time for you guys to start being fair to yourself. Stop cheating yourself. Stop breadcrumbing yourself. Stop feeling like you are not worthy of certain things, or not wanting to ask because you may feel like you're begging as well. So also this is about you guys not being afraid to ask for help, not being afraid to ask for assistance here, okay? Why is this Four of Wands here? What is this about? Four of Wands is about stability, having a foundation. Look at that, the Nine of Cups again. So this is about you guys. You're going to be back to a place where so that's why it says your loved ones are safe. Your family, your sense of stability, your foundation is going to be good. You're going to be in a place where you're going to be happy. But it is something here that you guys, you know, going to have to change, you know, about what you're feeling about yourself, about the confidence you have when it comes to stepping out there on your goals and feeling that confident energy that you should feel, okay? Nine of Wands, yeah, because some guys are definitely worried about your family, your stability, your sense of security, okay? Also, like I say, you're worried about a relationship. For some of you guys, this could be a relationship that's causing you to feel not good enough, okay? So you gotta have to analyze that if these feelings are coming due to a connection you're in, okay? Because they're rooted from somewhere. They're coming from somewhere, okay? Why's the Sun here? Not the Sun. What is this? The Star. What's the Star? It's the Star here. I don't know why. This is one thing about this deck I don't like. Like, why would this be that? It's one of them. Let's see what we have here. It's like the cards, they're very similar to each other, like the Moon and the I think the High Priestess are very similar to something here. Justice in the reverse. Yeah, it's time for you guys to stop taking some sort of unfair treatment here, okay? And start being fair to yourself, being just to yourself, treating yourself right, knowing what you deserve. Stop cutting yourself short. This is you accepting things that are not fair, or that you don't deserve, or knowing you deserve better, but still not doing what is needed to take that leap of faith. It could be a Libra here, or just an air sign, Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius. So it's time for, and it's also time for you to just cut certain things out that's blocking your happiness. Or like I said, this could be rooted in something here that somebody could be making you feel a certain way, which could be making you feel how you feel about yourself. Okay, so you also have to understand to not let someone else's feelings or actions label you or dictate you and how you feel about yourself, okay? Okay, why is this Page of Wands in the reverse? Six of Swords. And the King of Swords. It's time to cut something out, guys. It is time to move on. For some of you guys, it's time for you to make some better decisions financially. Go ahead and make that choice. You know, have a different mindset when it comes to opportunities here that present themselves to you, because you You could definitely be missing out because of you thinking that you're not good enough, okay? Or you needing to come up with a strategic plan to get some things done. But some of you guys are really like emotionally or mentally, you're not there. You're not feeling motivated. You're not, or you just don't have the energy, okay? Oh, this is the wrong deck. Let's see. Okay. So let's get an energy oracle message here. And this is that your dreams need a practical plan, guys. That's what that was about. You see, the King of Swords, he has a practical plan. He's logical. He's strategic. He is wise. He's going to analyze things. So he is going to really think things through, okay, to make a different decision. So when it comes to your goals and what you see for yourself financially, your household, the money that's coming in, you have to start making a plan here and start really putting some things in action here, or a plan that you have, like the car said, hold the vision. Even though it may not be moving the way you want it to, you still got to hold on to that vision and believe, right? And don't forget, your spiritual team is there to help you. But some of you guys may like be trying to do it on your own, or if you're not doing it on your own, it's because you're so wrapped up in some other things that have you tied down energetically that you're not even thinking to take the time to ask for guidance and connect with your spiritual team. Okay? So let's see. You definitely got to cut something out that's making you doubt who you are and question yourself. Okay, look at that. Woman holding a heart and walking away. Yeah, because you need to walk away for self. You need to walk away and move towards those people that love you. They're genuinely there for you, okay? And this is pouring back into yourself and loving yourself as well, and walking away from others that are not giving you that same treatment that you're giving yourself. But you have to get to the place to where you know you deserve it, okay? You have to get to that place to where you don't accept anything less, okay? Or you're walking away. So let's see. Woman holding a heart. Maybe you are starting to realize that someone's energy is kind of, pulling you down or affecting you. So woman holding a heart is 44. Oh, I turned the book right on walking away. That's crazy. I opened it straight to walking away. So let me hold my finger there so I don't lose that page while we read woman holding a heart. So this says, woman holding a heart says female dealing with family, love, or emotions. Okay? So I told you, this is your emotions tied in with your family or whatever is going on, your financial situation that could cause you to worry about your family, your children. I kind of pointed all that out here, okay? But this card says, the woman on this card wears a butterfly in her hair and holds a lovely large heart in her hands. For a woman, this card upright could be a reflection of your own state of peaceful emotion and receptivity for love. Or it might be a message that your family issues are going to resolve. I told you. So you're an intuitive woman who understands the emotions of life, and you're bringing that awareness to all that you do. This card upright could also indicate the presence of a female friend, teacher, or confidant who's here to help with issues of love, family, or emotion. This is an even-tempered and caring person who resonates with you and your emotions. This could also pretend a new love, interest, or friend coming your way. Okay, so apply that how that resonates to you. All right, but like it said, you and your loved ones are safe. So that's just more confirmation on that. Some of you guys are worried about your family, and sometimes if you are the breadwinner, you don't just worry about yourself. You worry about your family, your household. You worry about everything, okay? And so I said, you and your family will be good. You're going to be back in a place to where you're going to feel stable. You're going to feel secure. Maybe your relationships and your partnerships are going to get more solid, especially once you start setting some boundaries and cutting some things off here because you have walking away. So there's an energy you may be walking away from, and the more you walk away, the more self-love you're going to feel, or you're actually going to have someone that comes in to help you through these problems, okay? When you got to ask your angels, maybe you're going to ask your angels, and they're going to end up answering you by sending someone that's going to be supportive nurturing, a confidant. Okay. All right. So walking away says letting go and moving on. This card shows someone walking away from an existing situation. She is closing the gate behind her and is walking away into a misty, unknown future. This card upright reveals that it could be time for you to make a similar decision. There may be something that you're finished with. Like that's why I said with that lesson in the reverse, that world in the reverse, this is a lesson that you're not grasping because the world in the upright is closure, a cycle closing, but it's in the reverse, and it's because you're you're not learning the lesson to not take bare minimum from someone or have to beg or deal with something where they're not reciprocating what you need. All right, you've been dealing with this for some time. Instead of realizing the unfair treatment, cutting this person off or these individuals off, whoever, you've kind of dealt with it. Okay, so let's see, where are we? Okay, there may be something that you're finished with, perhaps a career goal, a friendship, or a long-term experience of any kind. The familiarity, I can't never say that word, the familiarity of the situation may be enticing, but you're now ready to look at your options on the open road ahead. And it's funny because right behind that, you have adjacent possibilities in the reverse. So this is you having other opportunities, other options that you're not seeing. You're not grasping. Like I said, you're not taking some sort of opportunity by force because you don't have that confidence. You don't have that drive, that motivation. And it is because you need to walk away from something because it is draining your energy from your Lord have mercy, your solar plexus energy is just being drained because you don't have that life force energy to step out there. Okay, so let's see. The familiarity of the situation may be enticing, but you're now ready to look at your options on the open road ahead. In reality, an important new beginning is at hand. Okay, this card also indicates that now would be a good time to let go of an old habit, emotional pattern, or false belief. And that's that false belief that you're not good enough. Okay, or a false belief, no matter how deeply ingrained a negative pattern may be. You now have the power to release it and move on to a freer, healthier way of thinking and relating to yourself and to others. All right. Whether it's in the inner or outer world, this card is telling you that you have the readiness and resources to walk away from the old and move forward now. Okay. And the affirmation says, it is safe and comfortable for me to move on. I consider all my options and then take action on my own behalf. Okay. So yeah, it's time for you to walk towards much more tender love, much more tender support. Okay. All right, let's see. I don't think I read the affirmation for a woman holding a heart. So let's see. Let me go back to that. So, a woman holding a heart affirmation says, I am emotionally calm and peaceful, and I attract healthy and stable people to me. I like that. I need to say that every day. I am emotionally calm and peaceful, and I attract healthy and stable people to me every day. See? So this is you being calm, peaceful, even in the times of storms, even when you don't feel your best. Okay, I kind of want to read this adjacent possibilities in the reverse, but I don't want to drag the reading out too long, but we do need it because it's too relevant to what I just read. It was saying you need to take opportunities, right? So let's see. Sorry, guys, I had to pause for a second. So let's see what adjacent possibilities is. It's about many unconsidered options, okay? So in the reversed, it says, when reversed, the adjacent possibilities card is warning you to be careful not to miss an unknown opportunity because you're too married to your agenda. It's also asking you to turn inward with a willingness to shake up your old unhealthy patterns and inner habits. The power of your life force moves through your deeply held habits. See, that's why I said the power of your life force. That's that solar plexus energy. okay? Which I'm surprised that didn't come out. All right, but the power of your life force moves through your deeply held habits, projecting your energy out into the universe and calling back your results. All right, so in this way, your ongoing thoughts and beliefs are really your defining moments. You see what I'm saying? Because you're feeling like you're not good enough, or you're accepting things that shows the universe, okay, well, Taurus don't feel like they're good enough. So, you know, they're accepting breadcrumbs or bare minimum, or they're not speaking up to say where they need that additional support. Okay. Um, let's see. It says, oh, I read all that. Okay. And okay, so let me read that part again. In this way, your ongoing thoughts and beliefs are really your defining moments. And in every next moment, you have another energetic choice. So it's time to decide. Are you going to let worry and self-doubt define you? Oh my goodness, guys, didn't I say that? Or letting what someone else tell you about you define you? Okay. And it says, or are you going to step into the ever-present adjacent possibilities of optimism, trust, and self-love? No matter how stuck you feel, you always have options in your thousands of choices you make every day. Everything you do all day is a choice, right? You could choose not to get up in the morning. You could choose to lay in bed. You could choose to get up and eat breakfast or not. You could choose to go to work that day. Okay, everything you do throughout your day is a choice. Okay, so the affirmation for that says, I am open and willing to take my life in new directions. I am becoming more aware of many options for harmony and optimism in my thoughts and in all of my choices each day. Look at that. Talk about an on point message there, okay? So yeah, that's you making them choices, right? You making those decisions every day about what you see valuable enough, investing in more things to where you see value, okay? Nurturing those things and embracing those things that you don't see the value in, like yourself, okay? Oh, this is the wrong card. I keep wanting to go to this deck. Let's go ahead and get into your external energy, okay? So this was all about you, what you need to know, okay, what you're dealing with. Let's see what other additional messages we have here for Taurus. Now, this is where the reading gets spicy, okay? So let's see what else you need to know here. What other situations can we tap into? I feel like we're going to definitely be tapping into that energy that's making you feel less than. Okay, let's see. What else does Taurus need to know for July, Spirit? What else does Taurus need to know for July? Look at that. I see turning your back at the bottom. Let's see. Look, guys, I didn't realize that at the bottom of this deck it says it's up to you. Definitely. Definitely. Ooh, jeez. Okay. All right, so I guess closing this cycle wants to come out, but got a few cards that flip out here. And then we got legal matters. Divorce, separation, child support. What else did it say? Traffic ticket, but let's see what else comes out for you guys. Well, look at that. Moving on, letting go, loving you, free. You're freeing yourself from something here, guys, or you have a definite message that it's time to free yourself, okay? And do what you want to do freely, okay? We saw that turning your back, so that was definitely a message. Ooh, sex addiction. I know some of you guys could be struggling with that. Or the person you turned your back on, they were struggling with some sort of addiction. It did say that some unhealthy habit or pattern may need to be released, okay? Illumination, truth discovery, truth discovery, awakening. So yeah, that could have been illuminated to you about somebody, that someone has a problem. or you're coming into your awakening. Oh, Jezebel. Yes, um, very promiscuous energy coming out here. So maybe you guys are trying to change that. Maybe you're releasing. Maybe this was your past. Okay. Maybe this is the person that you're moving on from. They have like maybe some, I don't know, desires that you're not wanting to deal with. Self-love. Look at that. You guys keep getting almost the same message coming out here. So you're loving yourself more, okay? And guys, some of you guys, you could have just had an addiction to a particular person for a sexual reason. You know, there could be this desire that you couldn't move on from somebody. So you were accepting bare minimum. Maybe the connection was just sex. It was just intimate. You know, it brought this lustful energy out of you. It was maybe something you was into at the time, but you've learned to love yourself more. You've learned to desire more, okay? This is that energy of also needing to know you're good enough, guys. Needing to know that there should be something more that someone sees about you, all right? You have round and round, cycles, triggers, lessons. I told you guys, you're not learning a lesson here about somebody. And it could be somebody that makes you feel like, you know, they're not maybe moving things forward. They're not progressing. So it's like, yeah, it might be time for you to cut this out. Thug. Oh, street life person, okay? And now we did see legal matters. So you could also be dealing with someone that has a past, has a legal past, okay? All right, let's clarify. Because what we got going on here, okay? Let's see. Maybe this is the problem. This is why you're dealing with connections like this, guys, will eventually, it will take your life force energy because sex is very sacred, okay? So if you're dealing with someone that's not pouring back into you, or you feel like this is just sex, or they're just using you, or, you know, you guys might have this great, amazing sex, but for some reason afterwards you don't feel so great and amazing, you have to choose to move on from something, no matter how much it pleases your flesh. This is where you are elevating your spirit, right? These are the type of connections that maybe spirit is telling you to move on from. Also realizing that you got other opportunities that you need to take. And this is something that you already know that you need to walk away from, and it's not worth your time. Okay, and you're starting to also feel that pull of feeling like maybe that's what this person wants from you, or you've been dealing with these types of connections for some time now. Okay, so let's see, moving on and letting go. Who is this you're freeing yourself from? What is this free energy here? Maybe this person is locked up. Okay, for some of you guys, 3 of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, you're not, well, you're not reconciling anything here, or you realizing now it's time for you to kind of no longer try to mend something with somebody, freeing it, letting yourself go. This is just also you guys not working to mend or reconcile certain connections, especially if somebody all they want is sex. It may be like, yeah, I'm not wanting that. Look at that. Yeah, because it's affecting your willpower. The Chariot energy here. You're realizing it's pulling your drive to move forward, to you know, take control of your chariot and move forward. That's what the Chariot is about. It's about willpower. Okay. All right, so you guys could be dealing with a Cancer. Okay, I don't even know if I had any other signs that came out a while ago. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I don't think I had Libra. Yeah. A lot strong air energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I got Cancer here as well. Let's see. Oh, what is this sex addiction? Some of you guys may have done some things in your past that you're not pleased with, you know. Sex addiction. So maybe this, you know, like I said, this could have resulted in you guys not feeling good about yourself because of your past. But that does not define you. That's what you have to remember. Sex addiction. Five of Swords. You're really feeling conflicted here about, you know, some past things that was done, some addictions that you may be trying to release, that you're fighting with that Five of Swords. That Five of Swords definitely represents internal conflict, okay? It's not about someone outside of you. This could be someone that you feel like you can't trust as well, so because that's all that you guys have going on. Okay. Yeah, look at that. Ace of Wands in the reverse. A sexual soul tie here that you could be trying to break away from if this is about an individual person. Okay, if this is just about your overall sex life, you know, you may feel like you let your lower nature take control, because that Ace of Wands can be phallic energy, you know, very lustful energy. Okay, and the upright is passionate, it's chemistry, but in the reverse to me is lust. Okay, so let's see, illumination, truth, discovery. So you might be feeling like maybe that's, you see that this is all this somebody wants from you, or you feel like that's all you attract to you and you're trying to change that. Okay, illumination. What's being illuminated? Five of Pentacles. So what's been illuminated is that you guys may feel unworthy with that Five of Pentacles energy. Okay, somebody may reveal to you that they, you know, miss you, or that they still feel for you, you know, have feelings for you. Let's see what we got here. All right, let's see. Jezebel. What is this Jezebel? Too many cards. Let's see. Why is this Jezebel energy here? Maybe somebody let their lustful desires come in between you guys, and you dealt with their cheating, their promiscuous ways for long enough. And so maybe something about them has been revealed when it comes to like what they like and their fetishes and things like that. And so you're starting to maybe realize the more and more you deal with somebody, the more and more you may need to walk away. Okay, but Jezebel here is clarified by the World in the reverse. So this is about closing a cycle, learning a lesson here. Maybe you, like I said, this is something some of you guys could be trying to trying to clear out from your past. I don't know who this resonates with or who it resonates for, but maybe you're also trying to clear out that energy of feeling like you're just there for someone's sexual desire, someone, you know, gratification. That's it. Two of Pentacles being juggled. You know, maybe feeling like you're not really a priority to somebody here. Self-love. Let's see what this self-love is about. Even though we know what that's about, but let's clarify. Clarified by the Sun. Okay. Now let me see something here. Yeah, so okay, the Sun, self-love. See, the more you start to see your value, the more truth that starts to be eliminated, maybe about somebody's toxic, disgusting ways, the more you're going to realize maybe it's not you. You're going to start to love yourself more. The more you start to embrace yourself, the more you live in this vibrant energy with that Sun, the more you're able to see the truth. I can keep going on and on and on with that Sun, clarifying self-love. But this is also about the more you love yourself, the more opportunities are going to come in for you. Okay, the more new beginnings you're going to see. The more you love yourself, I told you guys, the more you set those boundaries and show the universe what you don't want to deal with and walk away from unlearned, unhealed traumas and lessons that you keep recycling. Yeah, that's that Five of Swords energy here. Oh, this is the Ten of Swords here. So yeah, you guys could still be struggling with some things here. All right, maybe you are addicted to someone's sex, their intimacy, so it's been hard for you to release them. But let's see what round and round is here. Cycles, triggers, and lessons. Nine of Pentacles. Oh, Seven of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah, you guys have been putting way too much time and energy and investing too much into a round and round cycle. Seven of Pentacles is about investing, putting time in, waiting on something to grow, and you know, just kind of been planting seeds and you're waiting on it. But that's the point. The more you wait, the more you put into this, the more this person triggers you, the more these cycles continue. So I definitely don't see an ending here with whatever is going on with this person. So it's definitely time for you guys to walk away from something and move towards more love, more genuine love towards whoever is there. Start looking at the opportunities that you have, the possibilities. Okay, knowing that you are worth more than whatever this is here, or that someone, maybe they want to remind you of your past. Okay. Okay. Then you have the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom. Look at that. So the Wheel of Fortune, and then let's clarify and thug. So maybe, I don't know, maybe you're changing some things here. Okay, you're changing your life. You're changing yourself so you can maybe disconnect from somebody. You guys might be worried about some legal matters, but that may change for you. If it's not you, it could be somebody you know. Okay. Got Leo energy here. Taurus, Scorpio, Pisces. Twice. I have the fixed energy twice. Taurus, Scorpio, Pisces. No, sorry. Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, and Aquarius. I don't know what I was saying. Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, and Aquarius for fixed sign energy, and then Leo again here. Let's see. Third party and reveal. I want to tell you the truth, and there were other things that got in the way of us being together. So they could have had, I told you, they could have had some sex addictions, they couldn't help themselves, okay? If that's not your energy, that could be this person's energy, but you had to keep dealing with it because you also had an addiction to this person as well. Okay. Understanding, I see your side of the story. Okay, I do want to pull again here because those two came out. And who just had that? Somebody just had third party and reveal. Who was it? They had those exact same two cards that came out. Let's see if I can remember what sign that was. Might have been Virgo. I think it was Virgo. I haven't seen their energy come out here. So. Confusion. I feel unclear about where we stand. See, because somebody has you feeling like they're just doing what they're doing. They're just using you. They're just trying to get what they want. Got men and I want to fix our connection. So that could be this person that, you know, this round and round. They want to keep fixing it. You try to fix it. But it's an ongoing thing here. You're unclear. So where there is confusion, you know, there is not peace. There is uncertainty. And that's the problem. You're my secret inspiration. Your smile lights up my world. I love laughing with you. You may feel like you're somebody's secret. That's the thing. Okay. I knew that was going to happen. Let's see. What do we have here for Taurus spirit? Right. I didn't realize what I had until with you until it was too late. Have you moved on, or do I still have a chance with you? So that's this person that keeps wanting to come back, but they also not trying to offer you anything, guys. Please give me a second chance. I still love you and want to start over. I want to share my life with you. I feel like you guys have heard this time and time again from somebody, and that's the round and round cycle. That's what you hear all the time. I can't go against my family. I let them have too much control over me. I'm stuck now. So somebody might have some issues with their family that's going on. That could have been what we saw earlier. Okay? Sorry for being critical of you. I know I hurt you with my harsh words and actions. So this person wants to fix some things here, but you're being very guided to move on in a different direction because you don't feel valued here. You don't feel valued. You don't feel like your priority, and it really is affecting your overall energy here. Look at that, the runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, listening to ego. Let's see. So this person could be running and you're tired of that. Yeah, karmic relationship, fleeting, triggers, turmoil, resentments, lessons, letting go, and loving you. It's a karmic connection. Let me get one more. Oh, well, two more. Okay. Stabbing in the back, heartbreak, pain, separation, shocking, deception, shocking attack. So, yeah, this person did something. They did something here. And it stabbed you in the back. And some things have been illuminated about this karmic connection. And you're really starting to see that this is very karmic and it's draining you. Okay? And then you have not today, not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation, a call, a person's boundaries, and still angry. So you still pissed with somebody here. Okay? So just be aware, though, that they may still come back around. So if they haven't come back yet, they will be. Because this is the ongoing cycle that you keep putting your energy into. You're tired of putting your energy into it, okay? You got palm trees, stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, flexibility. That's what you need. And this is not providing that sense of stability, that sense of security you need, that growth, that endurance. It's just a karmic cycle that keeps repeating itself until you guys see the other opportunities that you have, the possibilities that you have, how someone's energy is affecting you, and really go ahead and move on, because like the card said, it's up to you. Okay? All right, Taurus, that was your reading. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like, share, subscribe, comment, and hit that bell. And I will see you guys next time.